9 things introverts secretly love. Introverts can often be seen as shy, quiet, and reserved, but there is more to an introvert than meets the eye. Behind the quiet exterior, there is a world of things that introverts secretly love. In this blog post, we will explore 9 of these things that introverts love but don't always talk about. 1. Having deep conversations. Introverts actually enjoy engaging in meaningful conversations and making connections with others. It's just that they prefer to do so in smaller, more intimate settings. That's why deep conversations are something that introverts secretly love. For an introvert, having a deep conversation is like an escape from the busy world. It gives them a chance to explore topics of interest in depth and discover new insights. It also allows them to build meaningful relationships with others, something introverts value very highly. 2. Being alone. For many introverts, alone time is essential to our well-being and helps us recharge. When we're alone, we can relax and enjoy the peace and quiet that comes with it. We can do things at our own pace and savor the time away from crowds or social gatherings. We get to be free from any external pressures or expectations and simply be ourselves. Being alone allows us to indulge in activities that we wouldn't necessarily do in front of others. Whether it's writing, painting, reading, watching a movie, or playing a game, we can take pleasure in things without worrying about what other people think. 3. Not having to make small talk. As an introvert, small talk can often feel like an uncomfortable and tedious task. Forcing yourself to make small talk in social situations can be draining, and even downright irritating. That's why they secretly love those moments when they don't have to make small talk. Whether you're alone in the comfort of your own home or taking a solitary walk outdoors, not having to make small talk is a freeing and refreshing feeling. When you're not constantly worrying about what topics to bring up or trying to craft the perfect response, you're able to relax and simply be yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily videos. Enjoy. 4. Having me time. When it comes to having time for yourself, introverts are in their element. Introverts tend to enjoy some much-needed alone time away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. After all, this is where introverts get to relax, reflect, and recharge their batteries. While they do love being around other people, they often need to take breaks from the outside world and retreat into their own little bubble. This gives them the chance to think and feel without any external pressures or distractions. 5. Not being the center of attention. Introverts may not be the life of the party, but that doesn't mean they don't have things that they secretly love. One of those things is not having to be the center of attention. Being the focus of a group can be overwhelming for an introvert, so it's a relief when the spotlight is off them and they can simply observe the conversation without feeling pressure to participate. Being in a situation where they don't have to be the one talking or sharing is actually quite freeing. They can take in all the sights, sounds, and conversations without having to be the one making them. 6. Listening more than talking. The benefits of being an active listener are well known, but for introverts it can be particularly important. Listening more means taking in more information, which can help introverts make informed decisions about how to interact with others. It also allows them to connect more deeply with those around them, without feeling the pressure to make conversation themselves. Listening more also gives introverts the opportunity to think before they speak, and process their thoughts before sharing them with the world. Introverts often have much to say, but they prefer to take their time and mull over their words carefully before they express them. 7. Doing things at their own pace. Without the pressure of having to perform or measure up to other people's expectations. Introverts are comfortable being alone and don't need the constant reassurance of others around them in order to feel secure and content. They enjoy taking their time and savoring each moment, allowing themselves to really experience each moment as it comes. This also means that they can think things through and decide if it is something they really want to do before committing to it. 8. Being in nature. For many introverts, there's nothing quite like being in nature. Whether it's a peaceful stroll through the park or an overnight camping trip, spending time surrounded by nature can provide much-needed solace and rejuvenation. The natural environment can provide a place to escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It is often a source of peace and tranquility, and it allows introverts to recharge without the distraction of technology and other people. Nature is full of beauty and mystery, and it can provide a break from the overstimulation that is often part of life in the 21st century. 9. Being observant. They tend to be more observant than our extroverted counterparts. We often find ourselves taking in the little details that others miss or overlook. Being observant allows us to make connections and gain insight into the world around us. We can also use this skill to our advantage in many ways, such as noticing when someone needs help or is in distress. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more daily videos.